Hey guys, just doing a 35-week update. Also to add before I start, I did get a request to do like a embarrassing symptoms, pregnancy symptoms video, which I am going to do, but I'm going to do it separate to this so it doesn't carry out too long. So hopefully expect that by the end of the week. But for now, I'll just do the pregnancy update. If you're wondering why I'm lying down, I am in bed because I'm exhausted, and Eden woke up this morning with swelling down either side of her jaw. And we've been to the doctors today. She has like an ear infection or something. So we are supposed to be having like a movie day in bed, and I was going to try and sneak in a nap soon, but she's clearly super sick. Anyway, so that's why we're in bed. So we're watching Shrek in bed. So if there's background noise, it's that too, or Eden. And Noah is asleep in bed because it's his nap time. But currently with him battling a nappy rash. Both my kids get like really acidy poos when they're teething, and it burns their bums bad. So Noah's currently battling a really average nappy rash, which sucks balls. Yes, he's asleep, so I'm going to try and finish filming this and go for a snooze as well. So here we go. What else? So I took notes again, as I always do, and I've just read through the top bit and realised that it says I was watching Shark instead of Shrek. So I weighed in this morning at 71.8. So irritating, but it's my own fault. So last night we went out for dinner. Every Tuesday night we go out for dinner with friends, and I made cupcakes. We do like I guess you call it a potluck. We just each take something and eat that. So I did make dinner. I made a keto dinner for Terry, and well, we can all eat it, but I had to make it keto so that Terry could eat it. And then cupcakes as well. So we had cupcakes and caramello koalas for dessert. It was amazing, but I couldn't stop eating. I made myself sick eating. So yeah, that was bad. So it's my own fault. I've hit 71.8, but oh well. I've only got 5 weeks left. So there we go. I know I'm going to gain the most amount of weight in the next couple of weeks, but it happens. Yeah, so I can't remember. But that's still, I think I started at 63 point something. So it's still only like 7 or 8 kilos, I think. So it's not too bad. Okay, so symptoms. Got a fair bit of stuff going on at the moment. So, as usual, I'm tired. Sorry about that. Oh well, too bad. But again, Noah's teething, so we've been up a fair bit through the night. And I worked this morning, or tried to work this morning until I got a call that Eden had the swelling. So, I'd been up early. So I can't tell if the tiredness is from pregnancy or if I'm just genuinely... There's two words at once. If I'm just genuinely tired from running around and not sleeping much and stuff like that. So literally last night, because of dinner, I think I maybe had like 4.5, 5 hours sleep, plus the waking up for Noah. So I don't know, it could just be that. But anyway, I'm tired. Peeing constantly. Okay, no joke. Yesterday, I went for a pee, went and washed my hands, walked down to the kitchen, boiled the kettle, and then I had to go and pee again. It's crazy. There's hardly even breaks in between needing to pee at the moment. I'm irritable, so I have like a low tolerance for everything. Loud noise irritates me, unless I'm creating the loud noise, like watching TV or playing music or something. But like my dog was barking yesterday at everyone that walked past the park, because we're like a house away from the park, you can see everything. And honestly, I wanted to throw the biggest tantrum. It was crazy. Little things like Monday, Terry got home from work and I was tired. I was sort of like starting to fall asleep on the couch, and Terry got home and he said he was going to go out Ubering. And I got so frustrated because I just wanted to go to sleep. So if he stayed home, I could have a sleep and he could watch the kids. But also, we need the money. So then, no, I don't want that, thank you.
But not me.
If you don't want it, go put it in the bin. Yeah, so I didn't know really what I wanted, and I was getting cranky at him for that. And he's like, "Just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it." In the end, I just went and had a shower and sort of woke myself up and told him to go out, and I was fine. And then I ended up staying up till like 10 o'clock again anyway, watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So that was ridiculous. But yeah, just I was getting really irritated about it, and just everything is irritating me, I guess. And in that sense, the kids, love them to bits, but I'm so sick of cleaning the same mess 3 times a day and it still being a pigsty in the afternoon. Especially when I'm trying to get stuff organised for the baby. Oh, darling. No, you're not well, hey. Take it easy. Back pain. I still got back pain. Just when I'm like standing. I think it's pretty much just when I'm standing for like it can be a very short amount of time. Like it probably only takes me, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes to do my makeup in the morning because I literally just draw my eyebrows on, top up my mascara, and do blush, which you can't even see anyway. I don't bother doing proper face anymore. I got super lazy after Noah. So in that short amount of time, and my hair, in that short amount of time, my back will hurt. So anyone that's, I don't know if I've posted it on the Facebook mummy page, A&E mummy page, but at some point somewhere, I'm sure I've posted that I like to sit in the sink in the bathroom to do my makeup. And
Can I make up you?
no, darling. While I've been like overweight, it's not been easy in our sink in the house we've moved to. It's kind of thin. The basin spot where I would normally sit is kind of thin. So it's not the easiest place to sit and do my makeup now. But my back gets so sore, and because I get up so early to go to work, it's the best place to be to do my makeup. So I'm back in the sink, and it's pretty comfortable actually now. I just lay a towel down there, and my butt sits on the towel, and it's kind of comfy. It's kind of uncomfy too because my legs are all squished up, but my back doesn't hurt, so that's what I do. I love that. So that solves the back pain, but then there'll be other times when I'm just sitting in the car or standing anywhere, and it just starts to hurt a bit. I did do the other day. No, it was time for Noah's nap and we were out, so I put him in the carrier and there was music playing, so I started bopping to try and get him to go to sleep, and that was all fine. He didn't sleep, but it kept him occupied for a while. And then the next day I woke up, so that was Sunday, so Monday I woke up and my legs were killing me. It felt like I'd done like a major leg day at the gym, which obviously I hadn't done, but yeah, and they're still sore today, so that was a bit poo. And what's today? Wednesday. Yeah, so hopefully by tomorrow it should be feeling better, but it was as if I'd been doing crazy amounts of squats and stuff, and I'd just sort of been bopping with him, so my muscles are a bit weak, I guess. Heartburn and reflux. I don't really get heartburn and reflux. I've never really had it except with Noah, and I thought for sure that he was going to come out with thick dark hair, and he did. So the old wives' tale was correct for Noah. So I've just started getting it again in the last couple of weeks. Not enough that I've even really recalled having it, I guess, but it's been there. And so hopefully that means this bub's going to have some hair, because Eden was a baldy. But yeah, it's not too bad. I'm not taking anything for it. I don't really like taking anything anyway, but I'm just sort of drinking water, like lots more water. Not that really helps, I guess. I know people talk about drinking milk, and sometimes I do, but if I want milk, I put Milo in it, and I think that's probably making it worse. I have a feeling it's the chocolate that's doing it. But yeah, and sometimes because of that, whether I had it the heartburn or the reflux prior. Sometimes when I'm bending down to pick something up or anything, I get the refluxy feeling, and sometimes I'll throw up in my mouth or whatever, which is pretty gross. But Eden, can you hop off the bottle? But yeah, it's not too often that happens, so it's not that bad. Okay, so I had to message my midwife the other day. A couple of times this pregnancy, I've had tiny little bits of my plug come out, which they're not worried about. And then the other day, when I went to the toilet, I wiped, and there was, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like mucus. Well, it was like plug coloured on the toilet paper, but it wasn't plug consistency. It was really thin, so it was just as if I'd wiped pee, but the colour was not right. So I messaged her. Okay, thanks for that. So yeah, I messaged the midwife, and she said she's not too worried, and it happened again yesterday. So from the sounds of things, we're guessing it's just pretty much baby getting in position and getting ready to make her appearance, which is kind of cool, I guess. Also too, so her head's really low, so I think I mentioned that she's like 3/5 descended or whatever it is, and so when I bend and sit, sometimes it's super uncomfortable, and it feels like her head is right in the way. So I don't know if that is actually the case, but that's what it feels like. And on that note too, so when I'm sitting, and especially when I'm on the toilet, I think because there's obviously like nothing. When you sit on a couch, there's support for your whole bottom and everything, you know. When I go to the toilet, obviously there's a big hole to catch your business. It's not supportive. So it does get this really heavy feeling down below. And the other day it felt like if I pushed hard enough, her head would come out. That's how it felt. It was absolutely insane. So it's getting pretty uncomfortable. Her movements now are getting, not always, but they are getting really uncomfortable. If she stretches out, I can feel it. One sec. So her movements are really uncomfortable. So she's head down. She's got her butt over one side of my tummy, and her legs sort of curved up and around the other side. And so obviously she gets to a point where she wants to stretch out, and she pushes her bum all the way to one side, legs all the way to the other, and it's really uncomfortable. I can feel like the elbows coming around, the knees coming around. It can get pretty uncomfortable. Yeah, and then so yeah, my lower abdomen is getting really heavy and tight. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. I can feel like whether it's a back or whatever. But down low, it's tight and heavy. So, constipated. I'm yeah, a little bit constipated. I know a lot of women get constipated the whole way through the pregnancy, but I actually can use that as a way of telling I'm pregnant early, because where they reckon women get constipated in early pregnancy, I actually get a bit of diarrhea, and I'd get constipated if it were my period. So that's usually an indicator for me that that I'm pregnant. But yeah, so that's that. Sensitive nipples as well. I can just, if something rubs them, they're just sensitive. They're not painful and achy, which is nice. They're just sensitive. Yeah, that's pretty much it that I can think of in terms of symptoms or things that are happening with me. Also, I bought Eden a booster seat. She needed a booster seat, and we used it for the first time last night in the Camry. Obviously, we have to take the seats in and out so we can do Uber, and I had to do Uber this morning, but we went out last night, so I had the booster seats set up in the Camry, and for some reason the Camry's got, you know, you attach the seats onto the back. They're kind of like thick in the Camry, and they're really hard to get the seats off, so Terry does it, otherwise it takes me half an hour each. And he was even having a hard time last night, and I don't know if he got frustrated or what, but somehow he snapped the little metal clip. So not the hook bit, but the bit that, how do I do this? So not the hook bit, but this little bit that you bring in and out to get it on and off. Snapped that. So fantastic. When I get up, I'm going to be calling and seeing what I can do about that. And then when we went to the doctor's today and I went to set up the pram, I noticed the clasp on the pram is broken. So I've just replaced the bottom seat, got all that sorted out, and now it looks like I'm going to have to do something about this, which is really crap. I'm really unhappy about that. What else? And I was making my skirt for we've got our maternity shoot on Saturday, and I was making my skirt Monday. Yeah. Got most of the way through, and I had to do it. I didn't even do it the way I wanted to do it, the way I've done Eden's, which is really cute, because I was not going to have enough material, so I didn't do it that way. And I've done it like sort of tacky, but I don't think you'll notice anyway for the photos. Sorry. Anyway, did that, get most of the way through, and realized I still don't have enough fabric anyway. So I could have just done it the way I wanted, because I'm still going to have to go to the shop and buy more fabric anyhow, which is really crap. So basically, now I'm feeling really unorganized because I've got to sort this stuff all out before the baby gets here. I've still got work to do on around the house, just cleaning and reorganizing and stuff. Like, I've got a ton of crap beside my bed that I need to reorganize and find homes for, that I've taken out of like the kids' rooms and stuff when I've done them, and they've just relocated to our room. So, and obviously Bob's going to be in a bassinet right beside our bed. I've got a co-sleeper. So I need it to be gone. I still haven't even done my fan. Check this out. I don't know if you can tell how bad it is, but it's gross. So my fan's pretty gross, but I've put the sheet back on the bed. And I figured I'll give it a couple of days, and then it'll be due for, the sheets will be due for a change again anyway, so I'll do the fan and then problem solve. So it took me, I don't know what, like 3 weeks or something to make a decision, but I made a decision. And that's what's happening. So there's just like a lot of stuff I've got to organize now, and I'm feeling really unorganized. You know, I mean, if the baby came, everything would be fine, but I just want things to be organized, and they're not. So I'm a little bit frustrated about that. That probably doesn't help with the hormones and stuff, that I'm just a little bit overwhelmed with so much to do, but that's alright, it happens. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck the photos in at the end, the progress photos. What do you call it that? I don't know, belly bump photos. At the end, because I'm lying down again and I'm not getting up. So yeah, but that's pretty much everything. And for those of you in Australia, it's Origin night. Go Queensland. And that's it. But I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.